Hey YouTube, what's happening? Want to do another video today? It's May 11th, 2011, and I think it's about time to talk about 2012. I got a lot of inquiries from my subscribers and other people asking about 2012 for at least the last few months. So thanks everyone for your patience, and I just want to say that you have to understand that when you're dealing with topics, especially advanced topics, philosophical topics, world topics, sometimes you have to have patience and you have to have timing. The universe operates on time frames, so to speak. And actually the better description would probably be energy frames. So there are better times or better energy patterns to let information out into. Okay? So just wanted to throw that in there, allow you guys to understand my perspective and where I'm coming from and why I haven't published this information prior to. I think one of the things that really disturbed me a couple of weeks ago is I saw a program, I think it was on CNBC, NBC, Illuminati owned, garbage, junk, trash, and they made it seem like it was the end of the world, asteroids were going to fall out of the sky, volcanoes were going to erupt, we're all going to die. It's the end of the world, World War III is coming, Nostradamus, and again, we're all going to die. That's not the case. Put all of that fear, death, destruction, bad energy, end of the world thinking out of your brain. It's no accident that the Bible talks about Armageddon and the rising of the serpents and the rising of the beast and the destruction of the world through fire and brimstone and all this crap. And coincidentally, the Queen of England and the British royal family owns the copyright to the King James Version of the Bible. It's not coincidental. The Bible is an abstraction of truth, and there is some truth to it. But in this circumstance, it has been used as a fear element and a way to control your mind through your emotions and through your perceptions. Let me get into it here. And some of you might think that my explanation is a bit simplistic. Some of you might think that my explanation is a bit simple. But you know what? Sometimes when you're dealing with complex issues and complex topics, to be simple is the best solution, because then you can wrap your mind around it and you can internalize it and you can allow it to, if you choose to, change your life and modify your perceptions if you choose to. So let's get on with it here. I'm going to take my example from the Mayan calendar. Everyone's familiar with the Mayan calendar. It's been publicized enormously throughout the world, and people are very comfortable with the Mayan calendar. Now, a lot of people say that the Mayan calendar says that we're in the end of the world. No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that at all. And that is an abstraction from the truth. What the Mayan calendar says is nothing. It just ends. That's it. It just ends. The Mayan calendar stops measuring time. That's it. Okay? So let's analyze this. What is a calendar? What does a calendar do? It measures things. It quantifies things. It numeralizes things. That's what it does. Now, what is a calendar measuring? It's measuring what? Time. It's numeralizing, quantifying time. And that ends. So it just stops quantifying, measuring time. That's it. Now, you have to stop for a moment and ask yourself, what is time? It's a big question. What is time? How I see it is that time, in and of itself, is an illusion. Time is an illusion. a 100% illusion. So if you put those things together, the Mayan calendar is measuring time, and time is an illusion, and the Mayan calendar stops measuring time. That means that the illusion stops. If time stops, then the illusion stops. So really what the Mayan calendar says is that it is the end of time. Therefore, it's the end of the illusion. That's what it's saying. Now, you have to ask yourself, in society today, what would you term an illusion? And I'm going to expand that topic to either mean an illusion or a lie, because a lie is an illusion, and an illusion is a lie. They're interchangeable words. They mean relatively the same thing. So I'm going to say that the Mayan calendar is saying that it's the end of the illusion. It's the end of the lie. Look around you. What is a lie? What is a lie in society today? I'm in America. I'm in Southern California. What is a lie or an illusion in America today? Everything. Everything you look at. Do you think government is an illusion or a lie? Do you think that if you have a boss or a manager or a team leader or you work in a cubicle, or people are breathing down your throat all the time, work, 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 and it's a master and servant issue, do you think that's not an illusion or a lie? Do you think just the fact that in society we have the word and the term boss, and that's not an illusion or a lie? Do you think it's an illusion or a lie if there's 400 or 500 people in the United States Senate and the House of Representatives, and they just float laws and bills and wars and payments and bailouts and deception, that's not an illusion and or a lie? Do you think it's not a lie or an illusion if J.P. Morgan and the Federal Reserve can just short the silver market into oblivion and drop it by 30% in a week and ruin people's lives because they feel like it? Don't you think that's an illusion and or a lie? Do you think it's an illusion and or a lie that the United States government takes our country to war and destroys nations and kills innocent women and children and civilians and animals and plants and life? That's not a fucking lie? That's not an illusion? Everything is. 99% of society as an illusion and or a lie. And this is what it boils down to. I am a sovereign individual. I am a sovereign individual. I have been born into this world. Therefore, just on that parameter, I have rights. I have universal rights. I have a right to live. I have a right to water. I have a right to food. I have a right to a dwelling. And I have a right to space. And I have a right to be left alone. Your system, United States government, because you force people into that system, is a lie and an illusion and contrived from absolute thin air. And it's nothing. So it's the end of your illusion and your lie. It's the end of your system. It's the end. Now, the biggest lie and the biggest illusion on the planet, in my opinion, is what? Right here. The dollar bill. Look at this, man. They've taken a piece of paper. A handful of people have taken a piece of paper and have dictated to you and made you believe that it's worth something that it's not. It's just a piece of paper and it controls the whole frickin' world. Well, you know what? This is the biggest lie of all. $100 lie, $1,000 lie. You know what? You're done. You're finished. You're over. Because that, my friends and my audience, is the biggest lie of all. And it all has to come to an end. And that is exactly what 2012 is about. It is not about the world per se coming to a freaking catastrophic end. Yes, we will have little hiccups, and we've always had earthquakes on this planet. We've always had volcanoes on this planet. We've always had tidal waves on this planet. But it's not per se about that. It's about the end of the illusion. And as I noted before, the timing issue, the energy issue that I mentioned, it's important because now we're putting the throttle down. So you're going to be able to see the onion and the skin of the onion, the lies of the United States government, being peeled apart and peeled down and broken down to what it is. It's the center. And in that center is the free, sovereign individual of the United States and the world. And that's what it is. The end of the lie, the end of the deception, the end of the illusion. So ask yourself today, what is in my life that is an illusion, that is a lie, that is non-universal, and that is anti-humanitarian? And there's your answer. There's the answer. 2012, that's what it is, guys. Okay? As always, thank you for listening, and thanks.